think being quite appropriate in terms of really talking about what Black people are truly owed. Somebody there in the leadership is doing a wonderful job in terms of making sure that that Black people are really represented to the fullest when it comes to this reparations conversation. So give me a yes if you've been following that, because I think that this is an important discussion. I think we're really at a critical moment in Black history, and I think it's very important that we get focused and really focus on what's happening here so we can really understand the context of this. Now, as we get started, please hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. That's really important. Also, hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when we go live. And of course, my website's boycewatkins.com, where you can find wealth resources and things like that to help your family. All right, so here's what's going on that's really, really crazy. So San Francisco, there's a committee of reparations that made the recommendation of $5 million per resident in the city. I was shocked when I saw this number. I never would have guessed that they would go for a number that big. I thought it was pretty amazing that they truly understand the depth of the economic and psychological and social damage that's been done to the Black community. I mean, just the crack epidemic alone, that was a Holocaust. Mass incarceration alone was a Holocaust. Jim Crow alone was a Holocaust. Redlining alone was an economic Holocaust. And really, even beyond economics. And then we didn't even talk about slavery. We haven't talked about the Middle Passage. We haven't talked about any of those things, right? Take slavery, even if you took slavery out of the equation, which would be absurd to do. The amount of pain that's been inflicted on Black people, economically, politically, spiritually, socially, psychologically, etc., physically, is unbelievable. There is no amount of money that you could pay to make up for that. So that's the first thing we have to understand. But in California, what was really fascinating, what really got the headlines, that kind of blew my mind, was that the San Francisco NAACP, at least the leader who's speaking on behalf of this chapter, came out and opposed the cash reparations payment. Did anybody see that? That the San Francisco NAACP leadership, and I'm not even going to put this on the whole organization. I'm not putting this on the whole NAACP, even though there are some questions, significant questions Black people I think need to ask about the origins of the NAACP, whether or not they've been controlled opposition or actually truly been effective in terms of helping Black people, et cetera. But I'm not even going to put this on the whole organization. I'm not going to put this even on the chapter. I'm putting this on the person. There's a man. His name is Amos Wilson, and this man put out a tweet after they had a lively debate about the reparations proposals. 100 proposals were laid out. The committee was really supportive of a lot of these proposals, and I was really impressed. And this Negro comes out and puts out a tweet saying that the NAACP opposes cash reparations payments, and he said instead he laid out 5 things that they should do with the money, and one of them was like building a culture center. I kid you not. One of his proposals was to build a damn culture center. And I said, are you serious right now? Are you kidding me right now? And so the reason I wanted to address this topic today, and I'm going to keep it brief because I don't want to talk too much about the nonsense. I just want to make sure that it's on the record.